Good evening, my name is Lance Cronin, and I'm here to talk to you about a mentorship and job shadow program for the Defense Logistics Agency. Have you ever felt like you were stuck in a career with no opportunity for advancement? Or do you feel like you don't have any way to develop yourself personally and professionally for your career? Well, that's something many employees of the Defense Logistics Agency are feeling. It was revealed in our most recent Denison survey, which tells the climate and what employees are thinking over the past year with our agency. I've been lucky over the past 3 years of my career to have mentors to help me with things such as resume building, interview tips, or even just how to push through my career and make sure I make the right moves and advancements to make myself better for myself and my family. Therefore, I see the importance of having a mentor and being able to job shadow people. And due to those Denison survey results, I believe it's important for us to develop two things: a mentorship program that allows individuals to get themselves trained from experienced individuals, and also a job shadow program that helps people develop their skills professionally for their future careers. As far as the mentorship program, there's two issues that are causing issues, and it's resume building and interviews. We have this very strict HR department that scrubs resumes, and a lot of people don't have the opportunities to get interviews. In addition to that, when they have interviews, they tend to not succeed well. So the mentorship program would help with those things. It helps with resumes. It allows mentors who go through the whole process of screening resumes and interviewing to help them build resumes, proofread resumes, and even focus on keywords that HR wants to see. In addition to that, DLA has a very strict format that we use for interviews, and that's the STAR format, which focuses on our results being centered around a situation, a task, an action, and a result. So the mentorship program would allow a mentor to give tips for STAR format, for speaking phrases, keywords for them to use, and also with mock interviews. And lastly, a mentor would also help with general career guidance and goals. The job shadow program would come into play because many of our individuals in our organization feel like they're lacking skills needed for their careers or their future choices. So they don't feel comfortable listing certain skills in their resumes, and they also feel like even though they may perform a job role in a certain way, they're not as comfortable listing it because they don't do it in a certain specific career field. So therefore, the job shadow program would allow our employees to gain experience in different fields. In addition to that, they can use those experiences they garner from this job shadow program in interviews and in their resumes. With regards to implementation, for the mentorship program first, it involves volunteers. And these would be anybody in a federal government wage system, GS-12 or higher. Like I said previously, they have experience in scrubbing resumes, looking at resumes, and in interviews. So they know everything about the hiring process. So once we have a pool that is large enough of volunteer mentors, we send a list out to supervisors and they disperse it to their employees so that they can volunteer to choose who they would like to go to. As far as the job shadow program, it's also centered around volunteers. And those would be the volunteers who sit in those job roles specifically every day. And the program would revolve around a 2-week rotation. So you would have one day out of every pay period or every 2 weeks to go and sit with someone to job shadow them. So, and this would only limit itself to employees who have a performance appraisal rating of outstanding or higher. You only want someone to advance if they deserve it, and you don't want to let people who are slacking in their job shadow in other areas. So in conclusion, it's important for us as leadership to battle this cynicism. You don't want our employees leaving or going to other organizations due to the costs that involve them with leaving, or even training new individuals. So with the pool of individuals and experience we have, I believe it's important to tap into that and use them to help develop our employees. Thank you and have a good day.